How's it going, everyone? Matt here, and today we'll be testing the speeds of the last three previous generations of iPhones. Here on the left, we have our iPhone 6, 6S, and on the right is our 7. In this version, it's a 7 Plus, but it runs the same processor, so it shouldn't make too much of a difference. Alright, so without further ado, let's get into the testing. I have some assistants with me. And so the first test we're going to do is the camera speed test. So let's see what opens the fastest. And we're going to do that. And it looks like the 7 did get that one. So in our first test, the iPhone 7 prevails. Second test is for Safari. And it looks like the 6S actually won that one. It was pretty close. For our next test, iTunes Store. And the 7 Plus won that one by a long shot. Actually, the 6 was a good, almost 5 seconds for music. The test, it was pretty close between the 6S and the 7, but I think the 7 might have gotten it there. Now what we're going to do is we are going to test how these devices do with internet connectivity. So we all have the speed test app running here, and we are testing our things at the same, our devices at the same time. And as you can see, the 7 absolutely dominated in internet download speed. 40 megabits per second. The rest weren't even close, and actually the 6 only got 2, which is absolutely awful. And the speed test on the 7 is already done here as the others are catching up, and it still won it just by a little bit over the 6S. It had about 1 more megabit more with 7, and in second was the 6S. Now we're going to try loading a website. So here we're loading Google, and it looks like the 6S and the 7 were pretty close, but I think the 7 actually may have loaded that quicker. It's hard to tell here. Was it really close? The 6 was less. Now we're doing the App Store, and those were pretty even between the 6S and the 7. The 6 isn't winning any of these, I'm pretty sure, and you can see that throughout these tests. Now what we're going to do is the Maps app. Now I'm pretty sure the 7 got that one, followed by the 6. Let's type in a place and search it. And the 6S actually loaded that one quicker, and followed by the 7 just shortly after, and the 6 was pretty close. Let's try sending a text. We just have a basic LOL, and that was really hard to tell. They were all pretty close, but I think the 6 actually won because it said my phone sent first. So now we're going to try our camera burst. So I'm just going to hold down the burst thing for a few seconds. Go and stop. And let's see how many burst photos it took. And now it actually took 6 on the 6, 7 on the 6S, and 7 also on the 7. So those two took an equal amount. So as you can see, guys, the 7 dominated most of these speed tests, and the 6S stayed in the game, and the 6 was by far the slowest of these devices here. I just put a rose gold one next to it just to show the colors. My friend has that. So I'd like to give a big thanks for Quadrider Honda, Stevens Tech Reviews, and Apple Tech for helping make this video. They were the other two hands in this video. And so if you enjoyed this video, please remember to drop a like, and I'll see you next time.